Well, yeah, I mean, that's going to be shocking for a lot of people. And I mean, every time I hear it, I'm just going to do a reading. Tell you how much I appreciate the 5-star reviews, how much I appreciate the donations. You get what you give, but when you got groups playing with unalive magic, oh my goodness. That's going to be shocking as that goes back on them. I mean, it just is. And I'm sure there is a lot of conflict in their little community gathering. A community of people playing with unalive magic. I mean, that's going to be so shocking to so many people. It's just what it is. And then I mean, then you basically have a Harry Potter type. You'll have a Harry Potter type who survived the unalive magic attacks from he who shall not be named, and you would just have to follow the signs of every tarot reader on the planet. And I mean, I guess it's safe to say. I guess it's safe to say that I mean y'all would be talking about a whole community of individuals that are just playing with things they shouldn't play with. Thank you for that. Yeah, things you must know. It's just things that we must know. There's just some things that we must know in this situation, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about their fire magic backfiring. I can't do anything about their car wrecks, but we're releasing all of that. We're releasing all of that energy and just letting it go back to wherever it goes. I mean, what you put out goes back to you, and what they wanted for another is just what they wanted for themselves. That's all it is. Let's do a starseed read, shall we? God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. I said I'd be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. I mean, when I hear that energy that evil has went up against an earth angel, and now they've tried to play God in an earth angel's life. I can't do anything about that. We'll just continue meditating on that. Thank you, Spirit. It's what it is, and I mean, there is no coming back from that. I mean, check it out. When you have the, it's just what it is. When you have that energy in the cards of people that, and it's still, we got to let that shit go. That's what the portal's for. Releasing the things that do not serve, and those communities, they just don't serve the highest good of all. They don't. Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. And I mean, as shocking as that is, you can trust that. As shocking as that is, sweet, God will show you who to trust. Because if they wanted to end your finances, thank you, Spirit, it'll end their finances. If they wanted to support your finances, it'll support their finances. What comes around goes around. It's simple enough. They never wait for the blessing. They always take the karma. They do. And I can't do anything about that. But when I hear war angels are knocking at their door and karma is striking the hearts of these evil men, thank you, Spirit. I can't do anything about that. I mean, if you have communities that can't believe, if they can't believe that an individual is still alive, make them motherfuckers prove that he is. Oh, they hate that. They hate that. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. I mean, the fact that they're not going to have spiritual protection, left brain, right brain, subconscious mind, as they go through an 8-year cycle, it's just what it is. And I mean, wanting to come back into the Earth Angels energy because they're feeling exhausted, wanting to dip back into the realms of spiritual protection that they no longer have. It's what it is. I mean, they left the Earth Angel to rot, didn't they? They did. They wanted vultures to come and pick that Earth Angel's bones clean. And it's just what it is. I mean, when you have vultures that keep attacking Earth Angels, the best thing to do is just let them go. Let them go into the 88 underworld portal. It's the easiest thing to do. What are we looking at for a focus, Spirit? Yeah, vibration. Keep your vibration high. I hear they went up against an ascended master. Is that true? Is that true? Do they go up against a high vibe master? It's just, I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. What are going to be the pros to that? Well, we'll continue ascending. What are the cons to that? Anyone that's holding on to my energy of a negative nature is going to have the fuck shook out of them. And it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I'm not letting someone else's burdens come into my field. There's too many positive things out there to do. I mean, whatever negative burdens that they're going to be facing from those psychic cords that they can't cut. It's just they project it. And once they project that, you can't get out of karma. As a QHHT practitioner, I'm well aware that you can't get out of karma. That's what it is. And I mean, they don't have any. This would be the blue star. They don't have any protection from the higher self. That's what it is. This is protection from the higher self. It's just what it is. Calling your energy back, balancing, cleansing, and clearing every chakra as you ground, clear. Yes, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world for these individuals, and I can't do anything about it. And that's going to be shocking. And it's just like we said, new level, new devils, right? Because what they put out, when that goes back on them, I'm sure there's no honor among thieves, but they're still going to have loved ones. Oh God, we loved little Jimmy that can't do breath work anymore because his unalive magic backfired onto him. I can't do anything about that. I'm not responsible for Grandpa Joe and the rest of the clan. I'm not responsible for the wrong dead dad before Thanksgiving and karmic trios trying to pin that shit on someone else. What it is, truth out. Their vision is upside down. That's what it is. I mean, you got to think shamanism is the oldest form of spirituality known to man, 10,000 years old. And when you have someone who studies shamanic practices along with Reiki, and it's what it is, you're talking about a infinite, immortal spiritual being having a human experience, dealing with a bunch of half-wit fucking karmics, playing around with spell books. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. And I mean, you got to think exposing them by attacking the sun fucking exposed everyone. Judgment is here. It's the end of the world as we know it. That's what it is. Nature's wisdom is striking a balance in the situation. I heard Chosen 144 say, once you have an awakened earth angel that's attached to the divine, a group of Navy SEALs could try to go and take that individual out, and the very air that they breathe would work against them. And it's what it is. It's between them and God. It's just what it is. I mean, I'm under judgment too, so let's just be. I'm being judged by how well I'm of service to the higher self. That's what it is. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. We're working our golden godlike abilities as we speak. And it's what it is. I have to focus on probably walking more and changing the diet and drinking more water. And, I mean, it's what it is. Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. It's just what it is. 8818. Being around a bunch of haters in a hate train that dislike your connection to the divine, it's only because they don't have one. They just don't have a connection to the divine, right? And then when they lose a 5-star blessing with a connection to the divine and continue to want to destroy it, they're only destroying themselves. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. They want to destroy the divine light, and all they're doing is destroying the divine light within themselves. We already said that. Playing games with the divine light. That is a video game called Dying Light. So expect zombie apocalypse. I mean, take the sci-fi exterior of brains. They don't have any brains. They're just not using them. They're just not using their brains. They won't be evolving. Not everyone wakes up this incarnation. Everyone gets to go. Don't get me wrong. But not everyone gets to ascend. It's just what it is. I mean, but that's the thing is when I have readers that I agree with, and I mean, it's just what it is. There's no place for them. They do the same karmic shit over and over and over again. That's what it is. I mean, when I've heard one reader say that they would come back as a small animal that gets chased by, predators at night and shit because they're financial predators and, human traffickers and shit like that. So it is. Dark web explorers. Do dark web. No, wait, that's Dora. anyway, they won't be evolving. They won't be evolving, and not having any spiritual protection because of what they did in the past. Ooh, that came flying out. Soul travel. Soul travel is upside down. This is constant soul travel, astral projection. It's just what it is, right? When it's upside down, that's Anubis. We're spinning the wheel of fortune. Wheel of karma. Anyway, nature's wisdom as we go forward is going to be supported by, nothing these individuals do will ever grow again. Yeah, keep in mind, you've got the energy and the cards of the ancestors want to reach. Humanity is debunked. It's what it is. It was a fucking waste of time. They do the same thing over. Earth is a school. Cool. They've all been expelled. It's what it is. And Earth is a hard school. And if they can't get through Earth school, they're never going to. That turns it into a prison planet, and that makes that means a bunch of prisoner souls are constantly reincarnating, and it's just what it is. I mean, when I have a reader, and I'm not going to say I fully agree with her, but I do. I don't fully agree with her, but I do, because I mean, if you have, I guess there's two sides to that. Because if you have destiny swappers that wanted to destiny swap with an ascended fire and water master, you are the walking miracle. It's just what it is. And I mean, we've talked about that before. I mean, nothing is supposed to grow out of Agent Orange. You get that. The whole lip and the fingers and anyway, those are Agent Orange birth defects. Nothing's supposed to grow in Agent Orange or be born, and it's just what it is. So I mean, you could call it a miracle birth. I guess, hell, you could also call the 3:33 a.m. Christ consciousness connection, the return of Christ consciousness. So you could call it that. You could certainly call it the crown and thorns activation. That's for sure. It's just what it is. As shocking as that may be. I mean, we are in end time. The revelations are playing out before our eyes, and it was the worst destiny swap ever known to man by a bunch of demons that were greedy. What kind of a kingdom would these individuals be wanting to steal? Think about that. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, see, they're all off their life purpose. That's what it is. I mean, it's in God's hands. Everything happens in divine right time. It happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, when you've got the Earth Angel against the Devil in the cards, well, number one, there's an Earth Angel out there somewhere, and number two, there is the Devil. And the Devil doesn't, the Earth Angel works for the Most High. And it's just what it is. That's, we're going to ascend out of that lake of fire, because that's just where they belong, I guess. That's where they wanted to go. They wanted to destiny swap with fire and water, I would guess. She said it's like Superman. Like, if you've never seen Superman 2, where he takes the three villains, the power of three that came from his planet, and encase them in glass and then toss their asses out into space. It's just what it is. And I mean, Superman would have been the villain to them three, but to everybody in the audience, those three were the villain. And probably there was honor. We like the villains more than we like Superman. He was too super. He was just too super. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. What they want for another is what they wanted for themselves. Cool. Forgiveness is for you. The illusion has been busted. Me, I'm looking for the Earth Angel. I mean, I really can't care about a bunch of people that are running out of energy and getting karma. I mean, as a life path 8 karma Earth Angel, those are lessons that have to be learned. And it's just what it is. I mean, we're doing away with aspects of ourselves that just don't serve the highest good. And if you have communities, whole communities doing unalive magic, I mean, it's not like soldier shit. That's not like soldiers out in the battlefield. What's up, Di? We're gonna go hang out with Di and Pushing Up Daisy. Di, my friend, and Pushing Up Daisy. That's how we're going to spend the evening. So y'all have a beautiful night. Enjoy your weekend. And every time I hear sacrifice the Earth Angel or groups going up an ascended fire and water master only to destiny swap with the lake of fire, it's just what it is. I'll do another reading. I'll do another reading. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Thank you, and do lots of reading. Do lots of reading. It's just what it is. I'm not like the others. I don't look for outside validation. You can validate yourself. That's what it is. Triggering insecurities and whatever these people are talking about. It's just what it is. I mean, when I hear that energy of an earth angel that took out an entire unalive cult, I'm looking for that earth angel. Fucking unalive cult. No. We're looking for that earth angel. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful weekend. Look at that. 15:33. Namaste.